Hello and welcome to the Smiths Falls Memorial Community Center, home of the Smiths Falls Rideaus. I'm Matt McGloin. I'm here for the second time to announce game 18 of the season for the Rideaus. This is the last home game of the year, up against a familiar foe, Westport Lumberjacks. This is the fourth game of the season against the Lumberjacks. The Rideaus have been successful in their first three games, having only surrendered one goal in each of the three. But we're here for a special night tonight. This is a hockey game for a cause, bringing the community together to support Justine Hughes and her family during a courageous and challenging time. All proceeds from the canteen tonight are actually going to her cause. There's a lot of memorabilia up front that you can put bids on that are all going to go to her cause. It's a great thing to do for the community and for her and her family. If you have a chance, hit those up and see if you can help support and raise money. $6:15 left in the warm-ups here, so I'm going to go through the lineups for today. For your Smiths Falls Rideaus, number 3, Andrew Sprague. Number 6, Todd Northgrave. Number 9, Graham Brown. Number 10, Theo Todd. Number 11, Kyle Dowdle. Number 12, Andrew McKenney. Number 16, Brent Costello, captain. Number 18, Justin Salter. Number 19, Nate Slack, wearing the A. 21, Corey Symington. 22, Brock Boisclair. 23, Spencer Kobold. 28, Kyle Dagg. 44, Jack Nevins. 47, Ben Beasley. 48, Eric Witzel, wearing an A. Number 53, Sean Sloan. Number 92, Tate Leeson. In net, number 30, Brady McEwen. And number 71, Paul Tompkins. On the bench is head coach J.J. Roden, Rob Dotson, Mike Savage, and Jeremy MacArthur. On the Westport side, number 4, Warren McCart. Number 5, Peyton Gauthier. Number 6, Jacob Hetherington. Number 9, Ryan Kidd. Number 11, Jordan Graham. Number 13, Devin Burns, captain. Number 15, Tyler Murphy, wearing the A. Number 19, Josh Price. Number 22, Ben Carter. Number 24, Andrew DeCroon, wearing the A. Number 25, Chris Buys. Number 27, Jake Pullen. Number 29, Cole Edwards. Number 55, Kylan Tavares. Number 70, Noah Westwater. Number 71, Jaden Boyer. 77, Dwayne Wayman. 88, Mitchell Larrabee, wearing the A. Between the pipes is Joel Kajonski, so I'm going to really ruin that one. And number 1, Leaf Hertz. On the bench, Mitch Monet, Alex Eklund, Kurt Thompson, Scott Forbes. And a big thanks goes out to the sponsors for tonight's game: Canada Collision, Rob Garvin Realtor Remax Affiliates, Quality Care Solution, Rideau Home Hardware Building Center, Gladden Outdoor Lighting Systems Networks, HG Roofing and Construction Services, Howard Burns Equipment Rentals, Rideau Lakes Construction, Eastern Ontario Pallets Limited, Curb Appeal Interlocking Stone and Landscaping, Mapleview Golf and Country Club, Ferguson's Energy Systems Limited, and ICL and Jimminson Construction Limited. Also listed on there is JT Insurance Group and Oracle RMS. Teams just finishing up their warm-ups, 2:55 left. I'm going to get the starting lineup for tonight's game, and I'll have that to report soon. let these boys wrap this up. Tonight it will be myself and Riley up here again. Riley is keeping track of the score for me, doing all the handy tech work in the background, leaving me just to sit here and yap all night. I can say that the win last week, the last home game that I was here doing the play-by-play, that did secure top of the division for the Rideaus. And if I heard correctly, it has secured home ice in the playoffs right through to the finals. I can have to confirm that with Rusty again, but I'm pretty sure that that's what I was told. So this match will be critical in order to maintain top of their place. They are riding a 13-game win streak right now, looking to keep that alive. Coming into this game, the Rideaus have only lost one game this season. After tonight's game, they only have 2 games left on the regular season, both on the road. Just looking up the stat leaders to see if it's still the same order. Yeah, it does look like top of the league right now is Tate Leeson. He's got 55 points, holding first place in the overall leaders with 30 goals this season. They'll be looking for him to continue his offense this season. Now, Slack was in net last home game. He's not rostered for the night tonight. My bet would be Brady McEwen in net, but we'll wait and see if that's 100% confirmed. Based on the warm-up, it kind of looked like that's maybe where that's leading. Just looking through the player stats for the actual Rideaus, we know Tate is leading the league. Looking at the remainder of the Rideaus, Brett Costello, the captain, in 16 games this year has 5 goals, 21 assists for 26 points. He's second in the Rideaus, followed by Reed Russett, 15 games played, 9 goals, 16 assists for 25 points. Theo Todd, 11 games, 11 goals, 12 assists and 23 points. Nathan Slack, 14 games, 3 goals, 19 assists for 22 points. The Rideaus have 9 players who have 20 or more points this season. That's a pretty successful season thus far. We'll let the Zamboni finish cleaning the ice. 13 minutes till puck drop. Just taking a quick look at the head-to-head matchup between these two. As mentioned earlier, the first 3 games of the 4-game series this year, the Rideaus have been successful, winning all 3 of those matchups. The first game came on November 15th. It was a 5-1 win for Smiths Falls. Game 2 was November 29th, a 6-1 win for Smiths Falls. And Game 3 was January 3rd, which was an 8-1 win. All scores have been heavy. Both teams have had plenty of penalty minutes between the two, but Game 2 of the season was the highest. There was a lot of penalties in that game. You take a look at the overall team stats. I did mention that the Rideaus are on a 13-game win streak. They have a chance to go for 14 tonight. They're riding an 8.4 goals for and against, with a plus 94 differential, whereas the Lumberjacks are at a 4.5 and a minus 30 differential. So it is a bit of a landslide here, but anything can happen in these games. You can't base everything on the numbers. Looking at the Lumberjack side, their top producer is Devin Burns. He is their captain. In 16 games, he has 19 goals, 33 points. Mitchell Arby, 12 games, 7 goals, 16 points. Warren Marcotte, 10 games, 6 goals, 16 points. Cole Edwards, 15 games, 6 goals, 15 points. Michael Anson, 13 games, 6 goals, and 14 points. So it's all said and done, this should be a pretty good battle. We'll keep tabs as it goes on. 10 minutes left till the puck drops, so I'll take a quick break and I'll come back before the game starts. Welcome back. We have the kids entering the ice, doing a few laps, wearing their local team jerseys. Lots of the Smiths Falls young skaters out there getting a chance to wait for the players into the ice. Now you will see they're rolling out a red carpet just in front of the timekeeper's box here. They're going to be doing a special ceremony for this game. The crowd continues to roll in. People still coming through the front door. Lots of people in the stands. Anybody who hasn't picked one up yet, grab the 50-50. I heard it is a guaranteed total tonight. Probably the biggest one of the season. I got my tickets. So I did get a confirmation on the starting lineup for tonight. Number 10, Theo Todd, centering. Left wing, 92, Tate Leeson. And right wing, number 44, Jack Nevins. On the back end, it'll be lefty, number 9, Graham Brown, alongside righty, number 16, your captain, Brett Costello. And between the pipes, it's going to be number 30, Brady McEwen, getting his 8th game of the season. His second against Westport. Everyone's getting set up here. They're going to get ready for a national anthem. We'll listen in.
In December, this team was diagnosed with glioblastoma, a mesothelioma brain cancer, and she has completed many rounds of radiation and chemotherapy. Her family is currently exploring advanced treatment options overseas that will bring significant medical and travel costs not covered by insurance. Tonight we come together as a community to show the Hughes family that they are not alone. Special thanks goes to Sarah Cooper and the Smith Falls Rideaus for hosting this event, and all 50-50 proceeds, a minimum of $1,500, will be donated directly to the family. Thank you to the Smith Falls Bears and Junior Hockey Club as well for donating the proceeds from the canteen to the family. And we also extend a heartfelt thank you to the referees and the officials donating all of their time this evening. And to Justine's friends for organizing a raffle table with all proceeds going to the family. And of course, our greatest thanks to every single person here tonight for your generosity, compassion, and support. Your kindness gives hope, strength, and comfort to this family in need. And together we stand with Justine and his family. If we could please have the happiness to stand up.
Everyone's here to support Justine tonight. Wishing her and her family nothing but the best.
And now, please remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And we're joined once again by the very talented Rideaus Caretaker.
There we go. Oh, Canada. Great performance. And they announced the starting lineup. Boys will do a few extra laps here to get the legs warmed up before the carpet is taken off the ice to get this game underway. Report people are still coming into the building. Lots of people standing, lots of people sitting. It's the busiest I've seen the building since the playoffs last year. They were rocking this barn. Team would be looking for the same kind of energy going into the playoffs this year. Refs and linesmen are getting ready. Number 17 giving him a little butt squeeze. Looks like everyone's ready to roll. Looks like Todder's going to start up with the draw here. And we're underway. The puck's down in the Lumberjacks' end. Westport gets it up off the wall, comes up over the blue line, over the half. It's picked up by the Rideaus in their own end. D to D. They take it in the corner, ring it around the wall, comes all the way around to the far wall, comes back, the very back in behind the Westport net. Try to bank it off the wall to themselves, pick it up. They go blue line to blue line. Brown's in the corner. He stops that play from getting by. Nevins is in there too. They pick it up. It's a quick pass all the way through the middle of the ice. Couldn't get a stick on it, but it stays in the Westport end. Todd tries to get it across. Nice stick save out front. Puck goes off the far wall. It's coming all the way back down. Rideaus get that up through the middle. Todd gets it in over the blue line. Dumps it back for Nevins, but they couldn't keep a stick on it. Westport comes back to get in over the blue line. Have it on the wall. Tries to do a dipsy-do. Gets through. It's a quick shot to the net. Saved by McEwen. Rideaus come out with it again. Nice play to hold that. Witzel gets it. Takes a shot. Left pad save. Goes to the far wall. Rideaus get it again. Trying to hold that possession. Westport brings it around the corner. Rideaus hold it in. It's a nice battle on the wall there. Got it behind the net, right out front, wide open. Big save. Couldn't tell if it hit the goalie or the defenseman, but either way, did not go in. This game remains 0-0 with 18:23 left. Rideaus bring it up over their blue line. They come up over half. They come in with numbers, 4 of them in. Quick pass right out front. Quick shot, just misses the net. That was a great opportunity. Rideaus get it again. Another shot. Slack just goes high and wide. Comes all the way around. Westport comes back with it. They were way offside on that play. The pass play actually flipped up, hit his streaking forward right in the helmet. Rideaus pick it up. They come out of their own zone. It's a nice pass by Sprague right on the wall. He gets it back. There's nowhere to go. Gives it to the back end. Right up through the front. Westport has it. Pass back up. Back to the D. They come up over their own blue line. They lose possession of it. Sprague has it. He tries to go up the line. It gets hit. Goes across to the other side of the ice. Northgrave takes it and dumps that in deep. Rideaus keep it. Nice little play through the middle of the ice by Dowdle. Backhand pass, but it doesn't hit any target. Westport takes it in the corner. They try to clear it up to the forwards, but it's icing all the way down the other end. 17-12 left. We're going to have the face-off in Westport's end, just to the right of the goalie. Sorry, the left of the goalie. We got Nevins on the wall here. Costello at the back end. Todd's taking that draw. You got Brown over the left watching the blue line. He's got a cannon from the back end. If they can get him the puck, you know he's going to unleash one. Westport tries to maintain possession, throws it across ice. They pick it up on the other side. They come up over the blue. It's deflected at the half, right down to the Rideaus end. Westport's in there to pressure. McEwen takes it, passes it around the corner. Rideaus come up with it. They get over the blue line. Quick pass to Todd out front. Todd goes in. Left toe save. Bounces in the corner. Rideaus keep it at the blue line. Gets it behind their net. Rideaus fired hard into the corner. Get first to it. It's taken down. Ref's got his arm up. Looks like we're going to get a tripping call. Yeah, Todd was taken down. Number 70, Noah Westwater, heading to the box. 2 minutes. So Rideaus are going to set themselves up here for a great opportunity on the power play. Costello back there, Todd, Brown, Leeson, Nevins. See how they set this up. They got Costello, captain, taking the face off. I've seen him do that before. Quick play to the blue line, but it's missed. Skipped over a stick and gets all the way down the Rideaus end. One into forecheck. Stop him behind the net. Quick transition. They come back up the other side. Rideaus come up over the blue. They got possession. They take it into the corner. They cycle behind the net, come right out front, trying for an opportunity. That was a beautiful chance for Nevins. Couldn't get a shot off, though. They hold it on the blue line, walking the line. Todd switched that up. Oh, just jumped over Brown's stick. He couldn't hold it in. So they regroup in their end. Leeson comes up over the blue line with it. He tries to go across, goes off his skate, but Rideaus have it at the blue line. Quick play to the wall. Brown gets it back. He fires one. It hits something out front. Brown's going to go back to pick it up. It's a quick transition. Leeson has it. He throws it back to Dowdle. Dowdle doesn't move. Stays inside. Nobody there to pick up the backhand, though. And it's thrown right back out. Westport comes streaking up the middle with it. Fires one. Goes high into the glass. Hits the corner. 52 seconds left on this power play. 15:25 left in the period. The puck's right on the wall, right by the Rideaus bench. They managed to backhand that out. Rideaus are coming up with it. Take it high into the corner. Trying to go through the crease. It bounces off something. It's all the way up to the blue line. Sprague takes it. He turns around quick. Quick transition. Dowdle's on the line. Cobalt throws it wide. Take it on the wall. They try for a backhand, but decide to carry it in. It's held there. See Slack open. Doesn't make the pass. He goes back into the corner. Right out front, right into the slot. Quick chance to take the shot. Dowdle couldn't get it though. With 10 seconds left. Westport's coming over the blue line with 2. They're going to look to just kill some time off, maybe try to take a shot if they can, and they do. Miss high and wide. It rings all the way around and outside the blue line. Teams are back to 5-on-5. Rideaus have it. It's just lost. Westport picks it up at their own end. Bounce it off the wall to center ice. Rideaus take it. Quick pass through the middle of the ice is picked up by Westport, though. They keep it in the Rideaus end. They take it all the way behind the net. Hard play into the wall. Puck bounces right out front. McEwen has to make a quick save there. Not sure if he saw it, but he was in the right position. Puck trying to get cleared out. Westport takes it, brings it back to their own end while the rest does a quick line change. Boys clear, chases in, trying to force pressure on it. So does Salter. They're doing a good job keeping pressure in their end. Symington goes in hard. Ref had an arm up. Cross check. He's talking to Salter. No penalty on the play. They're just going to call the offside here, so it's going to be a face-off. Boys clear right at the dot. Far side from the benches. The players' bench. They're waiting for something. The refs are having a talk. Goes all the way back down into Westport end. Salter goes in, but the puck's ringed around the board. They come up quick to get into the Rideaus end. A shot goes off a leg. Second shot. Quick little right pad save, McEwen. But they get another opportunity. Shot is taken, it bounces high, it goes off something into the glass, but comes right back into play. Rideaus are quick on it though, they got numbers. Quick throw right up the middle of the ice. Symington tried to put a stick on it, it bounced high into the glass. It's now come around on right by the benches by the Westport side, right to the middle of the ice. Westport has it again, they cycle back. Boys clear chases into the middle, they circle back again. The Rideaus are putting a lot of pressure on right now. This is great play. McKenny was in there, forced them to put it back into their corner. They try to ring it around, it comes right to Sprague. He takes it into the corner. It's another play right out front. Oh, it's a beautiful chance. I think that was Sprague, goes right through the middle, gets taken down, but he wasn't able to get a shot on net. Westport comes back, they dump it high, it goes off the padding in the ceiling. Refs blow the whistle. Everyone's going to regroup. 12:30 left in this first period. It is a 0-0 game. They're going to take the draw right outside the blue line. It's won by Westport. They win it and skate through. Throw one at the net. McEwen just backs that away with the stick into the corner. Westport loses the puck. Rideaus get it. They dump it deep into the corner. Westport goes back to pick it up. They do. First on it. Rideaus are there, though. They're putting pressure on against the wall. They have the puck. McKinney steals it. He comes over the blue line. He's got Sprague behind him. He takes the shot. Goalie makes big save. Holds on. Takes the whistle. We're going to get a draw in the Westport end, just to the right of the goalie. Number 1 in there, Hurts, the big save. Westport wins that draw. They manage to wrap that around the boards. They get it over the blue line, and they're racing down into the Rideaus end. Good hard play. Brown in there to kind of push player into the boards, get them off the puck. Just rims around again. Brown just missed it. Rideaus pushing hard to try to maintain possession of this puck, but Westport's making it tough. They bounce that into the corner, goes off the linesman, skates and stays in the corner. That might have benefited the Rideaus there. Westport might have had an opportunity. Rideaus come streaking in. Great play by Nevins to keep his foot on the line as they were racing in with speed. But Westport comes back over the blue line at the half. They just dump it deep for a full line change. They do have one running in. McEwen sees the pressure coming and backhands it into the corner. Westport's first to it, though, as it comes over the blue line. They have an opportunity, and they're right there. The puck is bouncing around the crease. McEwen made another beautiful save. It went around behind the net. Rideaus cleared it out. Westport gets it back and dumps it deep into the Rideaus end. Then we get a whistle. 11 minutes left in the first period. Whistle's going to take the draw here. He's got Dowdle on his left, or sorry, on his right. Kobold on his left. It's won by the Rideaus. Goes D to D. Rideaus take it over their own blue line, but don't see a good entry. Whistle goes back. It's a quick little play through the middle of the ice to Kobold. He circles back again. Another quick play to Whistle in the middle, who's cycling. It's a nice play there. Beautiful little place by Northgrave to tap that, keep it in the back end. Kobold has behind the net. He tries to get it out. It goes to the blue line. Northgrave holds that in right on the line. Westport streaks out with it again. They come up over the half, over the blue line. They whip one, goes off the body, goes high into the meshing. Ref blows the whistle. A bit of a commotion behind the net. Again, this game is 0-0, 10-19 left in the first. Both sides have had some opportunities here. The last game was kind of like that too. The other goalie was hot. It took a little while before the Rideaus finally cracked through. Face off to the left, McEwen. Looks like it was won by Westport, but nobody was between the D to pick that up. They were both a little far away. Skated all the way, or slid all the way out. D had to pump that back into the Rideaus end. Great play by Slack behind the net to whip that around the boards. Comes all the way back out, far side. Rideaus look like they have some numbers. Sivington's going up. He's looking for a pass. It doesn't go, so they dump it deep. He picks it up in the corner and he backhands it in behind the net. Rideaus pick it up. Just kind of slips off the stick of Salter, but he picks it up. He circles around the D. Comes all the way back behind the net again. Easily. He's in the corner, fighting hard. He's got two people in there with him. Salter comes in to help. He does pick up the bounce. Sivington couldn't hold it at the line, so he skates it back into free ice, just to his own blue line, and then jumps it back into Salter, who's at the blue line. Boisclair, great opportunity. He comes through, takes a quick wrist shot. Goalie's down, makes the save. He holds on for the whistle. 9:16 left in this first period. Faceoff's going to come to the left of goalie. Dagg's sitting up for the draw. He's got Costello in the back with Brown on the left. Westport does a good job coming through to clear out that faceoff after they lost it. Puck goes all the way back. Brown just throws that up to the middle of the ice, and now Dagg has an opportunity. He's coming in, takes a quick shot, but misses wide. Not sure if the goalie got a piece of it. It's all the way back down in the Rideaus end. Westport pushing hard here. They're trying to get possession of that puck. You can see sometimes those opportunities one way turn into an opportunity the other direction, and that almost turned out to be the case. Costello picks up that clearing puck. He's got it. He's holding it, waiting to see it for an option. Goes off the wall. It's picked up at the middle of the ice. Great play with Dagg with his feet to hold that puck in. Goes across ice. Sprague's there. He bounces off the wall, hold it in, takes a hit to keep the play going. Another play by Brown to hold that in. Now Sprague throws it, but it goes off the Westport body. They maintain possession of it, and they skate up over half. Get over the blue line. It's offside, though, as they come up over the line. Looked like he had a pretty close call to it. Ref saw that. 8:20 left in this first period. So we're going to get the face-off at the blue line, right in front of the Rideaus bench. It's won by the Rideaus. Todd did a great job getting it back to the D. They just chuck it at the net from almost half. McEwen just gloves that up easily, takes a whistle. He's going to get another face-off draw to the left of McEwen here. 8:09 left in the period. Fans are loving the music selection here tonight. Playing lots of the hits. Todd takes that draw. It ended up all the way back then at Westport's end. Goalie actually takes the puck behind his own net. He's looking for an option. He goes hard off the wall. Almost kept in by the Rideaus. Todd was there, just couldn't maintain possession of it. Westport has it behind the Rideaus net now. They're coming up off the wall. Rideaus are pushing to try to get this repossession of the puck here, but they get another opportunity. They go high over the glove, off the glass. Rideaus pick it up. Gleason comes around. He's got on the far wall. Does a little backhand move. Westport picks it up though. They have it on the wall. They're looking for some help. They cross right to the other side. They go back to their other D. Ooh, Todd almost stopped it at the blue line. Nevins as well. Westport comes in again. Rideaus do a good job clouding up the lane. They weren't able to get a clean break into the net. Puck's in behind again. Ooh, Rideaus went. They lost it to Westport. Westport threw it out front for a wide open slapper, but he couldn't get a stick on it. It's back in the Westport end. Rideaus are pushing. Westport comes right through the middle of the ice. Nice pass off the wall. Quick shot, McHugh. Beautiful right pad save. Stretched out to make that. Not sure he expected that shot to go that far fast. Rideaus take it right to the net. Couldn't get a shot off. They took it in behind. It's a great effort. Witzel has it now. He goes through, tries to put it past through the middle of the ice, but it gets picked off. But the opposing player takes it. He goes down and slides his stick to maintain possession. Keep it in the Westport end. Witzel does another backhand nifty play. Koval has it, but he loses it just coming over the blue line. Regains possession. He looks back. Decides to get some space here. Plays it back to the D quick. Straight at the blue line. Rideaus have it. They're looking for an opportunity to break out here. They come up over the half. Koval goes backhand right to the blue line. It's maintained by the... Oh, and it bounces right out at the last second. Costello comes in. He's got it. He stops, puts the brakes on, but loses the puck. Westport's got two. One coming in hard. They're looking for an opportunity to slide. That was a sliding stick. Ref didn't put an arm up. He kind of took the player out, but great defensive play to hold that. That was amazing. Salter now gets a chance in the other end, but loses it. Westport throws that through the middle of the ice. It's picked up. Boisclair comes in. Another big hit by Slack up against the boards. Yeah, that was Slack. Comes all the way down the other end. Westport ices it. 5:09 left in the first period. They are announcing the Chuck-a-Puck game ritual here for the Rideaus. Kids buy the pucks and they try to get closest to the prize. That'll be an intermission game going on after the first period. Puck's back down on the Rideaus end. Brown has it. He circles, maintains possession, doesn't have anywhere to go, so dumps it into open space next to the Westport bench. They ring it all the way around the ice. It's now back in the Rideaus end, in the corner. Rideaus go hard off the glass, stopped right at the blue line. They whip one towards the net. McEwen saw that coming. He went down into proper position, and it was deflected at the last second. But he had everything covered, goes off the body, and he holds on. So we're going to get a draw to his right. 4:42 left. The draw was won by the Rideaus. They take it in behind their net. They go quick off the wall. They go for that quick pass play, but it's missed. It goes right to the goalie who pushes it into the corner. Westport picks it up on their wall. They try to clear it out. They do. The oncoming player picks up the puck and buries it deep into the end. Kewen rings that, tries to go hard, but it bounces off a player and stays in the end. Nifty little play by the Rideaus to get clear there. Northgrave with the backhand. Puck comes right through the middle of the ice. Beautiful opportunity. Just missed by McKenny. Wishes he probably had that one again. Another chance goes just wide. Rideaus were right on the doorstep but couldn't get a stick on it. Two grade A opportunities there to make this a 1-0 game. 3:53 left. We are... Oh! Puck Bounces out. Now the ref is calling this off immediately. There was some interruption there. Looked like he got banged into. So they're not going to call that. They're going to take a face-off. Rightfully so. That was not a clean play. Refs are actually talking about it quickly here, but they made the right call. I'd have to go back and watch the video myself, but it looks like McEwen got bumped into. It was waved off on the ice. That was the call. Going to the time clock to let them know. The Westport's not happy. No goal is the official call. Fans are cheering. That was the right call. Looked like it wasn't a clean play. So the Rideaus will take it. And the players are not happy, obviously, but they're going to try to talk them down. So 3:50 left in this first period. Rideaus are just waiting for a puck drop. Westport complains to the refs. It's not going to get far. They can complain all they want, but that'll get set up. Todd wins it, but it gets a weird deflection, and Westport comes out with it. They get two opportunities, one off the post. The second opportunity, I think they whiffed on it. That was two great scoring opportunities right after a goal called off. They were looking to regain that, get that goal in after having one taken away. That was a quick play. It's all the way now, back down in the Westport end. They're going to take a face-off to the goalie's right. Set up for the draw. It's won by the Rideaus, but ref blows a whistle quick. Don't think he liked that one. Whistle's going to win that one, but no, it actually goes off the center stick back to the D. Westport come out with it. They clear it to half ice. Beasley just throws that all the way down to the far corner. Westport reverses, comes out. They have it at their own blue line. They go right up the middle and miss that connecting pass. That's what we called icing. 3:13 left. We're going to go back down on Westport's end. Yeah, that was quite the sequence in the other end. Right after a goal called off, Westport jumped through the face-off dot, put all the pressure on. Two really good chances. McEwen's got to be thanking his pipes for that one. Another play won by Westport. They get it over their end. They come up over the Rideaus blue line. They're pushing hard again. Great defensive play, though, by Brown to keep that puck from getting anywhere near the net. It's cleared out to the half. Westport has it at their blue line. They do a quick circle back. Go D to D off the wall. Evans is there. Couldn't get a stick on it. So it comes all the way back to Brown. Comes up through the middle of the ice. Oh, great opportunity to try to play that. Evans falls in the process. But Westport, another quick play up the ice. They try to go to their opposing, to the winger, but he can't get it across to the streaking forward with them, and they lose it. Westport has to defend it back in their own end again. They try to clear it out. Rideaus get it at center ice. Quick little backhand, gets over the blue line, but it comes right back to Rideaus. They come up at the blue. They lose it. Costello's doing a great job trying to regain possession of the puck, but it just keeps bouncing around. 2:09 left in this period. Leeson trying to get a puck through clean so he can get a break at the net. Not getting a lot of space out there. The D are really boxing out quite well. Quick play from the back. Right up to Nevins, who leaves it. Backhand over to the wing. Leeson gets another opportunity, but it hits a body and it bounces right out to Westport, who's streaking already out. They get it over the Rideaus blue line. They're coming in. Far corner. They try to go back, but there's nobody there. So they dump it, and the whole team has to go back onside. 1:31 left. Rideaus come up with it. They come up over the half. They get over the blue line. Come right inside. Clean opportunity and taken down. What a play by Witzel. He comes in, he gets feet swept out from underneath him. We're going to go on the power play here with 1:20 left in this period. It's like number 9, Ryan Kidd's going to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Witzel gets to stay out there. He's going to take the draw. Got Colbolt on his right. Sprague on the back, who picks it up off the face-off win. Cole has it on the wall. Goes into Leeson. Or Witzel, sorry. Comes back to Sprague. Back to Colbolt. Colbolt just throws it at net. It hits a Westport body, and they manage to clear that out. We're in the final minute of this period. 1:39 left in the power play. Coming through with some speed here. Sprague just goes right in, gets a clean shot. It looked like it hit something on the way, but the goalie was there, made the save, holds on for the whistle. The Rideaus are going to do a complete line shift here for this power play. They got 50 seconds left to operate. If nothing is done here, they're going to start the second period on the power play. Costello comes in to take this draw. He wins it. But it goes off a foot. They can't hold it, and it's cleared all the way down. McEwen stops it. He's at the net with it. Doesn't know what to do, so he throws it to his right. Rideaus pick it up. Eason comes in. He's got an opportunity. Oh, it just hits something. Bounced right to the Westport D, who slaps that all the way back down to the Rideaus end. They're going to have to regroup. Costello swings around the circle. Todd goes all the way up quickly. Leeson's there. Todd's going through, but couldn't get a stick on it. So Costello takes that puck, lands on the bench, right by the benches. He goes to Brown, back to Costello. Doesn't have a lane to shoot. Gets it back. He fires one. Goalie makes a left pad save. They take another one that goes right off the post. Unbelievable. End next period. So close to making this a 1-0 game. But we'll resume in the second period where the Rideaus will kick off with a 40-second power play. 15-minute intermission here. As mentioned before, and as they're saying over the intercom, this is your time. Go pick up your 50-50 tickets if you don't have them already. Now Costello's talking to the ref. Always interesting to know what these conversations are about. I'm sure Westport's still not happy about the no-goal, non-goal call. The rest of the teams clearing the bench. They're going to head back to the locker room. So we end the first 20, 0-0. Let this go for now. We'll be back 14 minutes.
move to the right to the players' message in. Preparation for Chuck.
And we're back after a successful chuck-a-puck. Looks like all the kids had fun. Winner was announced. I didn't catch the name. Some of the Rideaus players are picking up the pucks now. Taking a quick look at the current stat sheet after the first period. Looks like McEwen faced 9 shots with 9 saves. And his counterpart on the other end, 11 shots and 11 saves. I seem to recall looking at the previous game sheets between these two. 2 of the games had shots reaching over the 40 mark, so this is a pretty low scoring shot total to start the opening period. Two penalties so far in this game. A high sticking minor to number 70 at 16:33. And a tripping minor to number 9 at 1:21. That's the penalty that's going to carry over into the second period. Got the ref skating back out on the ice. Sounds like there was over 800 tickets sold so far tonight at the last count. It's pretty good numbers. Not sure if that counts season ticket holders or not. But again, it is all for a good cause. It was a nice ceremonial speech to start the game off, talking about Justine and her family. They do have a GoFundMe for anybody who is interested to support Justine's battle. They've raised quite a bit of money so far. It is all going back to the family. They have a lot of bills to pay. It was noted on January 19th that she had just finished her 6 weeks of radiation on Friday. proudly rang the bell, so this is all part of her recovery now. We got both sides coming back out on the ice. Be looking to try to capitalize on this power play. Leeson's out there. He's going to be looking to add to his league total. So Leeson, Brown, Costello, Todd, and Nevins all out there. Waiting for the 40 seconds to be added back, possibly 39 depending on how they put this. Looks like they're going to have the D, Captain Costello, out there taking this draw. Does take a lot of draws for a defenseman. Wins that cleanly. Todd cycles back with it. Gives that to Leeson, who speeds up the outside. He's going over the blue. Nice little move, gets through, throws it across side. That was a beautiful play. Goalie slides across, makes it an unbelievable save. Robs Todd of a sure goal right on the doorstep. All of that within the first 12 seconds of this opening of the second period. Going to take another draw here. Costello's going to take this to the left of the goalie. Wins that again. He just get it back. He can't push it to the other side, so it rings it all around the board. Westport's first to it. They try to clear, but Todd does a great job holding that on the wall. Right out front, Todd gets another opportunity. Goalie makes another save. It goes behind the net. He's getting it back again. Costello takes the receiving pass into his skates. He gets it back on his stick. He's looking. Throws it to Todd. Todd misses that initial pass. Slides all the way to the other end. Brown's there to dump that deep. Leeson gets another opportunity. He's taken down right at the circle. That was a cross check to the back. I don't know if the refs are calling that. Either way, there's going to be a face-off to the left of the goalie. No arm up, no box open, so it's going to be 5-on-5 here. Witzel takes it, wins it. D gets it. Puck rolls right out. They get it right in the crease. They throw it out front. There's nobody there. Westport picks it up. They got 3-on-2 coming over the blue line. Great job, though, to hold them right at the line. Comes all the way around. Dag gets it in the corner. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Costello comes up. Oh, Cobalt, sorry. He whips one as he's falling, slides into the far board. It comes all the way across. Quick shot from the back end. Goalie makes the save. Slack holds that in on the line. That was a nice shot by Beasley, though, right from the blue line. I don't think the goalie saw it the whole way. Rolls back slowly into the Rideaus' end. They chip it. It's picked up, cycled back. They decide not to go. Cobalt turns around in his own end. Safe play. They go across, right to the sidewall. Bang that back, but Rideaus lose it. Westport just dumps that back in. Slack picks it up behind the net, cycles it to Beasley. Beasley goes off the wall. Dag right out to the middle to Witzel, who's going up the middle of the ice. Nice play to Cobalt right on the line. He's trying to get possession, but it's stolen away. Westport winger throws that hard up the line, but it's stopped right there. Beautiful play. Sloan was there to stop that right at the line, right at the center. Puck bounced up high and out. Refs are going to grab a new puck. 17:52 left in the second period. Draw right by the Rideaus bench. Nice win by Dowdle. Goes all the way back hard. Sloan has to skate back fast to pick that up in his own corner. So it went by everybody. being held now in the opposite corner. Rideaus got it. 2 Westport players in there digging deep. Does come out. Rideaus get it out. Sprague comes flying up the left side, gets over the blue line, but he's rubbed into the boards, but gets it back. It flies right out front. Beautiful tip play. Goalie makes a huge save. They come back the other way, and Westport gets a shot. It's a nice blocker save by McEwen. Rideaus go hard off the wall again, but can't get that puck. It's going to miss everybody. No icing play on the call. Westport dumps that back right to the center ice. Hits one body, misses everybody. It's all the way back to Sloan. He goes D to Northgrave, who goes up the middle of the ice. Sprague picks it up again, comes over the line. He's going to take a shot. It hits a body. Nice defensive play by the Westport. Forward there. He comes in now. They come up over the blue line. It's poke check. Can't get through. Another beautiful attempt by Sprague on the other side of his blue line. He goes for that 2-line pass. It's just a little too much for Salter to grab, and it goes all the way down. Icing call. We're going to have a face-off. McEwen's left. .38 left in the second period. Still a 0-0 game. Rideaus win it. Brown has it behind the net. Quick little play around the corner wall. Costello up to the wing, back to Costello. Goes up to the streak and Salter, who couldn't keep a hand on it. Sprague comes in to hold it in on the blue line. Great play there. Dowdle goes in behind the net. Hard hit into the boards. Maintain possession of that puck. Rideaus have it. They have it on the wall. Go back to the D, and it bounces over Costello's stick. Couldn't hold it. They get it back in Westport's end. Salter gives a little stick tap, but they got to get back on side. Boys Clare's rushing in. They're trying to keep them in their end. They go right up the middle of the ice, off a toe. They bounce it into Rideaus' end. McEwen stops it behind his net. Costello's there. He picks it up. He's coming up. He goes through the middle, but this player coming off the bench comes out and steals it, although they get right inside the end, right inside the house area. They throw it back into the middle. Oh, it's right out front. Beautiful chance. Goalie is laying, sprawled in the blue paint, makes another huge save. Sittington can't believe it. This is very reminiscent to what happened in the last game. Last home game, they had put so many pucks at the net and just could not solve the tender. They're going to need to try to keep putting the pucks on. Eventually one of these will slip through. Easton gets it, puts it back to the D. They can't hold it at the line. Puck bounced up. Ref blows the whistle. Beasley almost had it right there, but it tipped up over the blue line. Now they're going to take the draw right outside the blue line by the Rideaus bench. Rideaus win it. They get inside with a quick opportunity, take a shot. McNevins made that nice pass to Leeson. Leeson let it rip. Just went a little high and wide. So we're going to take another draw here. It's going to be to the right of the goalie. Todd's going to take it. He wins it, gets it back to Slack. Slack throws that up the sidewall. Leeson misses it. It goes all the way around. Bounces off of Costello's stick. So they're going to have to skate back here now. Or sorry, that was Beasley. Back in the Rideaus' end. It goes right out front. Oh my, that was grade A opportunity by number 4. Wide open net. He whiffed on it, missed it. McEwen came slide back at the right moment. Both sides have now had amazing opportunities. Either good luck's been working in their favor or the goalies have been making some pretty fantastic saves, but we keep this a 0-0 game with 14:43 left. Rideaus regroup in their end. Nice play all the way up. Missed though at the line. Todd was there, just a little off. Slack gets that back. Pushes that through. Leeson has an opportunity. Goes side to side to Todd. Todd finally connects on that one. Beautiful pass play. Goalie jumps across trying to make the save, but it was a little far Todd with the beauty goal. 14-26. It's a 1-0 game for the Rideaus. You could just see it coming. Eventually one of those were going to go in. They've had a very similar play where Todd got robbed right at the doorstep. A little redemption for him. Rideaus take a 1-0 lead. Puck comes all the way back to Northgrave. He goes up to the line. Comes all the way back for Witzel. He comes over the blue. He's streaking in. Does a little move but gets stuck in the Westport D's skates. Comes up the wall. Kobold got it. Just threw it at the net. Goalie grabbed it out of the air. Held on. Another face-off here. Into the goalie's right. 14-13 left. What's just going to take this draw? He's got Dag on his left. They win it. Dag backhands that into the corner. There's 3 Westport players there. They're trying their hardest to get it out. They can't do it. Rideaus hold it in. Northgrave gets it, throws it to the corner, comes right back. Kobold. It bounces off I think it hit the goalie's mask and bounced in the air. Lands right in the open ice. So Westport gets it on their stick, tries to clear it. Rideau does a great job holding it in. Now they cleared it all the way down, and that's going to be, looked like an icing, but I think it hit somebody on the way. So Northgrave comes back, picks it up, rings it around. Dag collects it on the wall. Quick play up through the middle of the ice to Kobold, who comes through the center. He's over the blue line. Witzel's going to the net. Throws it at net. He almost connected on that bouncing puck. Witzel gets it back. He's trying to drive the net, but it's lots of sticks in the way. Great play by Dag right there. Puts it at net. Just goes wide. I think it hit a body. Rideaus putting the pressure on right now. That one goal has really gave them another speed. Witzel again gets it inside the blue line. Rideaus are pressing. They're keeping Westport in their end. They had had enough. They just dump it high into the middle ice. Costello stops it with one knee down. Comes all the way back though. Brown picks it up. He goes hard to Sprague, who's coming up. And Kenny goes cross ice. Costello gets it. He fires one. Miss wide, hits the glass. Westport gets it. They come up over half, hit into the wall. They come up over the blue line. They're looking for something. His pass goes off Costello's skate. Sprague picks it up, comes over the blue. He's got Dowdle with him. He misses that chance to backhand to the net though. Takes it off the wall, tries to go through the center of the ice. Westport picks it up. They do a quick pass to this forward coming through the middle. They throw it across. It goes off of the skate, almost towards the net. Oh, another opportunity. Diving save. Sprague has been all over the ice tonight. That was a great effort to keep that play out of the Westport's end, or off their stick. Keeping any scoring opportunities to a 0 there. The puck's bouncing around right by the Rideaus bench, but Westport gets it out, comes over the blue line, trying to make a move here. They go all the way across the middle of the ice. Rideaus are first ones to it. They pick up the loose puck. Quick play up to, they just lose it at the blue line. Great play though. Backhand play. Westport picks that up. They come up over the blue line. They're in the Rideaus end. They fire. Goes high to the blocker side. He gets it off the shoulder. McEwen with the save. Westport throws it behind the net. Rideaus come out with it. Salter tries to get a hard pass, kind of gets it on the heel of his stick, but the weird bounce. That was an awesome bounce, landed right on Boisclair's stick as he's skating in. Takes no chances, just whips one at the net. Goalie has to make that save and hold on. The entire lineup here will take a line change. The entire line that was out. Todd's out now to take the draw to the left of the goalie, close to the Rideaus bench. Westport wins it, but Rideaus come out with it. They get it back to the D. Costello to Brown. Brown throws one. Just a little wrister. Misses everybody though. Gets back to the D. Nevins throws that back into the corner. Rideaus pick it up on the wall. Brown rips one. Big blocker save by the goalie. Goes into the corner. Costello's there holding that line on the wall. Now they throw it to the D line, to the line for the D, but Costello was up in the play, so Brown came back midway to pick it up. They're going to regroup here. Oh, it's a lost puck, but these turnovers. Leeson picks up a loose puck, comes in all alone, gets an opportunity. The shot looked like it hit the Westport player and bounced high. Another play to try to keep in, just slips over the stick. Brown whacks that into the end. It runs all the way around. Westport's into press. Rideaus are there. They win that battle. The puck bounces out though, but they have possession. Quick cycle back. Leeson, he's holding on to it. He's going to wait for another play here. Goes right up the middle of the ice. Brown, as he's skating through, collides with Todd. The two of them hit one another. The puck goes through the middle of the ice. The goalie's down. They're banging pucks away. And it's in the back of the net. Westport evens this game up 1-1. All of that started with the two players running into one another. The play stayed in Rideaus' end, and they weren't able to clear it. Ended up right in front of the net. Big melee. That shot looks like it went into the top corner, ricocheted off the inside, bounced and hit the outside post and back out again. It was fast. Hard to see. But 10:05 left in the second period. It's a 1-1 game. Draws won by Westport. They get it back in their end. All that pressure by the Rideaus, only to have it come back the other way, and Westport pop one. Sometimes that can take the wind out of your sails. We're going to hope the Rideaus can come back with this. Nice play by Dag up to middle of the ice. They get it back at the blue line. Slack has it, goes cross side. Beautiful chance right out front. Slack's there, picks up the puck that bounces off the body behind the net. Gets it to Beasley, throws that back, it goes off a skate. Westport gets it, comes up, and they come up over the blue line on a break. Beautiful save by McEwen. He's right in his pad, he's holding on, he's got a guy right on his doorstep. He's looking for the puck. It's stuck in McEwen's pads. No rebound when you can't find it when you stand up. Westport had a beautiful chance to make this a 2-1 game. McEwen came up big. Boys are going to have to buy him a beer later. It's won by Westport. They get it to the back. They shoot one from far. Blue line. Glove save. McEwen holds on. Going to take a draw here to the right. McEwen. Sprague's going to take this. Rideaus get it. They come up over the inside. McKinney has it. A little backhand play. Right inside to Dowdo, who just missed it. Westport regroups in their end behind the net. Looking for an outlet pass. 9:03 left in this period. Pass goes off the Rideau, off Sprague, I believe, and all the way down the other end. But they're going to call that an icing call. Yeah, because he was on the other side of the blue half line. 8:57 left. In the second period, it is a 1-1 game. Todd's going to take the draw. He's got Leeson on his left. Evans on his right. Looks like a line they put out there frequently. Brown's on the back end with Costello. Westport comes up over the blue line. They got one drive in the net, though. They throw it to the net. It goes off of McEwen's toe, bounces up and over the net. It's in behind now. There's lots of commotion. Westport bangs it off the wall to the D. D gets it, takes a shot. McEwen slides, glove save, holds on. That was a beautiful save through traffic. Good opportunity from Westport. Great possession of the puck. Rideau's going to want to clean that one up. Take the draw. Oh, McEwen's checking his mask. Maybe a couple seconds so they get this started. Ref's going to bring that over to the equipment guy. Might need a new bolt or a new strap. Pat Donahue is a trainer here. Equipment manager is Devin Hamilton. Looks like Pat might be the one trying to fix whatever's going on with the mask. Some quick work of it. Played ball hockey with Pat many moons ago. Great guy. Been with this team for a while. Rideaus are having a conversation there. Crowd's not happy with the delay here. Whatever it is, they need a little extra time getting the helmet fixed. You can't. Got to make sure these are done right. It's important equipment. So to recap the goals in this period, Todd puts the Rideaus on the board first, 14-26, assisted by 92 Tate Leeson, even strength goal. Shortly after, goal by number 27 Jake Pullen, assisted by number 11 Jordan Grand at 10:05. We are a 1-1 game with 8:37 left. Ewan gets his helmet back. Looks good. He's giving the nod and everything's fine, ready to go. So they can take the draw. Westport wins it. They hold it along the wall. They just come in to push. They get it back to the D. They hold it in, take a shot. It bounces off something, but it's a nice blocker save by McEwen. Throws it to the right corner. Rideaus are there. They're trying to get that puck. It slides right out front. Great clearing play though. Although that's going to be an icing call. It bounced right out and Brown had nothing to do but put that through the middle of the ice. Leeson was streaking through the middle but wasn't able to get a stick on it, so that's going to come all the way back down to the Rideaus end, to the left of McEwen. Todd's going to take this draw. They win it. Brown tries to pick it up with one hand on the stick, but it's pushed off. Well, they do win that battle behind the net. Costello has it. He goes hard off the wall. They turn around, come up the middle of the ice. Nice play by the Rideaus, but it's picked up by Westport, and they come back over the blue. Come inside, it's quick shot, goes off Costello, breaks the stick. He dumps it. At least he doesn't have good play of it. That's two beauty saves by McEwen. 1-2, the player gets a shot and gets a rebound. Both saves made. Now it's swinging back the other way. Todd comes in with fast. It's got Nevins on the other side, but the pass is interfered with. Hits the stick of the defender coming in, who drops down to stop that pass. That could have been a sure goal if that would have connected. There's some great defensive plays both ways here. McEwen, two beauty saves to keep this a 1-1 game and force it the other way. And then a great defensive stop. You gotta love seeing that. Gonna take the draw to the left of the goalie, close to the Rideaus bench here. Witzel takes it, wins it back, but it's kind of lost at the blue line. Rideaus have to regroup and get onside. Koval comes over, but he rushed quick. Thought they were onside, but the ref blows that whistle. He's not going to allow that. We'll take the face off just outside the blue line. Witzel's going to take the draw. He's got Dag on his left. He misses Dag, bounces to Slack. Slack on the blue line, tries to clear it. They were offside, but they dumped it deep. McEwen stops it. Another attempt to get it out, bounces off the wrong stick. Koval gets it, he comes up. He comes over the line, he's looking for an option. Witzel's there, he does a nice nifty move. Gets a beautiful shot, goalie makes the save, holds on. Another situation with a goalie with the right glove. Right catchers, you don't see that often, and shooters who are used to the left glove often go for that blocker side high. They'll have to think about that one when they're taking shots like that. Rideaus have in the corner. maintain possession of it. They cycle back right out front. They drop it to Slack. Slack throws it. It hits the defender right in the breadbasket. He goes crouching over. Rideaus hold it in. Slack right there at the line, dumps it deep. They're trying to push it right out front. Another chance. Great chance. Witzel, he's been all over it again tonight. He's getting opportunities, just can't find the net. Thrown back into the Rideaus end. They control it. Dag gets a pass right at the center ice. He comes over the blue line, gives it to Salter, who whips one, but it hits a stick, goes high, rips right around the board. Westport comes out with it. They come up over the blue. They got numbers. They wire one. It goes well wide. McEwen couldn't even get a blocker on it. It was so wide. Boisclair comes out with it. He throws it into the opposite corner. Salter was there. Couldn't get a stick on it. Westport comes back out with it. Comes through the middle of the ice and touches, gets over the line. Brown's there. Northgrave's there. He's holding them up at the wall, waiting for something to spill out. Almost looked like he took a high stick in the face there. Boisclair comes out with it. Goes right through the crease, up off the wall. It's stopped just by the blue line, and that's going to be offside. The initial call before the puck bounced back out. So they're going to take the draw outside the blue line, right in front of the Westport bench. Looks like Dowdle taking the draw. Westport pushed through in that draw, managed to come out with it. They have it just outside the blue, but it's picked up by Sprague. Quick skate inside. He gets tripped up, going to the net. Goalie goes one way, puck goes the other. He dives across. They're pointing to the center. This is going to be... they're giving him a chance. Penalty shot. Sprague went through with a burst of speed, blew through the two defenders. They had no chance other than to take him down. You gotta love this Saturday night penalty shot. This could be the goal to put them up, put the Rideaus up 2-1. 5:16 left. Sprague's gonna take a quick little skate here. Refs are making sure that the goalie's ready to go. Sprague comes in. Going into the right, little move, little deke. That looks like a goal, but the ref's waving it off. Some of the crowd's cheering. Goalie knocked the post off, I think, with his own skate when Sprague took the shot. Now they're having a conversation. Costello's going over to figure out what they're going to call on that. There was a ref in behind the net. He didn't initiate any kind of motion and show him that was a goal, but the goalie did go down, spread out. They tried to slide the puck. Sprague tried to slide it between him, but that's not a goal. It's going to remain a 1-1 game here with 5:16 left. Sprague with a great opportunity to go up 2-1 here. They're going to have to regroup and try to get that goal on a 5-on-5 situation. Sprague battles hard. It comes all the way around the other corner. Rideaus come in to try to hold it in, but it slips out. Westport comes up over the blue line. They drive it hard. Brown was in there. Couldn't get that puck, though. Sprague outside. Westport does a great job holding at the line. They whip one at the net. McEwen grabs it, drops it down. Costello. They make a nice little play. McKinney's going up the inside off a nice pass. He's coming in. Little floater to Sprague, who goes back. It's a right pad kick save. Another chance by the Rideaus with a huge slapper, just misses, and their pass out to the forward streaking through just misses off the stick. So Brown has to come back. He's cycling now. He's going for an end-to-end skate from around behind the net. He's coming up over the blue line. Got McKinney on the other side. Quick pull into Sprague right outside, and it's a tic-tac-toe goal. McKinney, beautiful play. The three of them just made that look so easy. It's a 2-1 game with 4:22 left. Everyone gets a little cheers on the bench. Just love the way that play set up. Brown from downtown comes all the way up around the corner, takes it end to end, gets that play started. None of it would have been possible if he didn't take the initiative and just drive that puck. So off the draw, Westport wins it, goes back to the D. They put it in the Rideaus end, but Rideaus come up with it right at the line. Nice play by Todd to get that up. Rideaus streaking in again, another opportunity. Great chance there by Nevins. It goes off the goalie's right pad and into the corner, but Rideaus get it back. They're in behind the net again. Nice little pass right out front, just misses. Westport collects it. They come up over their own blue, throw it through the middle of the ice. It's picked up again by Leeson. He's got it at the blue line, gets it back, comes in, protects himself, hits the goalie. The puck goes in. This is going to be another called off goal. The puck was in the net. Leeson drove. His momentum took him into the goalie. Goalie went down. Puck slid in slowly, but it was in the net. But that was instantly called off. We're going to remain a 2-1 game here with 3:49 in the second period. Great play, though, by Leeson to drive the net. He's explosive when he has a chance. The boys call him Tater. We almost saw Tater time there. Take the draw here, Witzel. He gets it, wins that draw. We get it back. Nice little circle by Cobalt to keep the puck. A little reverse back into the corner again. They got it on the corner wall. Circle back, holding on, a little backhand, but lost. Westport comes out with it. Although it's a nice diving play, but it is a hand pass. Cobalt had his hand on it to keep that in, so they're going to blow the whistle. Rideaus are doing everything they can to try to keep possession, keep in the Westport end. The draw is going to come outside the blue line, right by the Rideaus bench. This is going to take that. Rideaus lose the draw. Westport powers through, similar to what they did to score the opening goal. It was a nice move, but didn't capitalize on that one. Begg puts that from side to side. The attempted D-to-D pass gets interrupted. McEwen has to come out. He backhands it, misplays it, falls down. The net was open, and Westport had another opportunity, but didn't capitalize on that. Oh, a big, hard hit. Cobalt goes down. Number 13. Now they get another opportunity right in front. Big chance. That was a grade A scoring chance. I don't know how McEwen saved that. He was down, had the smallest part of his body covering it. It was wide open, but they were not able to capitalize. This remains a 2-1 game with 2:57 left. Face off to McEwen's left. Nice win. Sprague gets it to the D. They ring it around the wall. Dowdle there trying to keep it. It's in his skates. Slides out to Costello. Rideaus have it. Nice little pass out from the D end to McKinney. He comes up over the blue line. Sprague and McKinney have been connecting all night. Out in front, nobody there. Everyone skates by except the last D, who decides to pick that up and dump it deep. It's not going to go far enough. Brown picks it up. No icing. He has it behind the net. He goes hard off the wall. Westport takes it from center, throws it at the net. McEwen makes a quick save. It bounces away from him, though, and Rideaus had to pick it up. Another quick play. Two-line pass to Sprague. He thought he had a body coming up and did a backhand pass as he skated towards the net. Nobody was there. Another hard hit into the boards. Brown, nice play to Costello. Costello holds it, fakes the pass, skates it up, goes hard off to Stanchion, gets out over the blue line. And it's just picked up quietly. Dowdle, he rips one, goes off a leg, so it goes wide. Westport tries to clear it. It does get out over the blue line. Chip back to Brown. Another one bounces high. Dowdle goes in hard. He's going to be first to it. He gets it. Cycles in the corner. Comes in behind the net. Comes right out front. Throws it into the crease. Smith falls. They're right there. They get a beautiful shot. Just goes high and wide. Dowdle missed that one. He'll be looking up, trying to figure out how he missed it. Rideaus get it again. They throw it right out front. Another chance. Tipped right in front. Just goes through the crease. Brown with another howitzer from the end. It hits the goalie, goes high into the corner. It bounces off something, comes right back to him. He holds on, whistle's blown. Some grade A opportunities. Dowdall's been in front of that net, unable to get that second attempt, first or second attempt. But he's there, he's causing havoc. Todd's going to take this draw to the right of the goalie. It gets all the way to Slack. Slack goes a little off the wall to Leeson. It goes right in the middle. Todd gets an opportunity, but whiffs on it, gets a second chance, throws it in the crease. It's a beautiful play. Nice goal by the Rideaus. Leeson, after making that first play, gets all the way around the net. Gets right on the doorstep. Puck comes right to him on a quick pass play. Makes this a 3-1 game. This line's been all over the ice. The Leeson, Todd, Nevins, sorry. They've been causing a lot of hardship for this Westport team. They're having a hard time containing this line. 1 minute and 1 second left in the second period. Rideaus are gonna go into this here with a 3-1 lead. Nevins gets it off that faceoff, just drives, throws another one towards the net, just goes wide. Todd gets it. He's got it on the wall. He goes back. Rideaus have it behind the net. Comes out front. Leeson backhands it. Misses the net though. Todd picks that up. Cycles all the way around. Beautiful chance. Sock comes in. Sees the bouncing puck and whacks that one home. 4-1 for the Rideaus. 38.2 seconds left in the second period. So much commotion. Westport has kind of unraveled here in the last two goals. They've been humming all night, had lots of opportunities in that first period and wasn't able to really pot as many as they had hoped. But things are starting to come together now. Puck bounces out of the circle off that draw. Westport gets it, dumps it deep. It rings all the way around the other side. They pick it up in the corner off of a skate. They have it again in behind the net. 24 seconds left in the period. They got in the corner. Good hard play by Brown, using the body to protect that puck. Costello now on the other side. It's a big whack from the blue line. McEwen, big save, comes out, slides, holds that crease, bounces out. Rideaus get that out on the blue line. Stick up into the face though on that play. That could have easily been a penalty call. Symington took that in the face just as a whistle blows. And he's going to have words. He cross-checks number 70. 70 doesn't know what he did. And he's pushing back. He's not happy. Fans are asking for the refs to make the call. Clearly nobody saw that. That was kind of behind the play. After the play got out over the blue line, it happened right in the back end, and nobody had the ability to see it. And the two boys are having a conversation about it. Symington's letting the refs know that they need to keep an eye on that. And either way, Rideaus are going to go into the third period with a 4-1 lead. They're not wasting any time on the intermission here. Zamboni's waiting to come on. The clock's already counting down. They got to let these guys get off the ice so the Zamboni driver can do his job. Take a quick look at the standings or at the game sheet so we can see exactly how these goals went down. So noted at 4:20, McKinney with the goal, assisted by Sprague, and assisted by Graham Brown, secondary assist. At 1:01 left in the period, big goal by Tate Leeson, assisted by number 10 Theo Todd, secondary assist by number 44, Jack Nevins. And with 38 seconds left, number 19, Slack, assisted by number 10, Theo Todd. Secondary assist going to number 44, Jack Nevins. All around, those last 3 goals were really nice tic-tac-toe plays. Put this game up 4-1. We'll take a look at the shot counts. McEwen has 24 saves on 25 shots against tonight. Westport has been putting some pucks at net. They had quite a few more in that second period than they did the first. The opposition goalie Hertz, 27 saves on 31 shots. So Westport is leading in the shots department tonight, but the Rideaus are leading on where it counts most in the scoreboard. I'll take a quick break. We'll resume here when it gets closer to the puck drop. and we're back here in the booth. 3 minutes left before the players come back out. That was a high-scoring second period. All the goals scored in the second. See what the Rideaus can bring into the third period here. Going to do another quick sponsor read. Again, thanks to all the sponsors who helped make these games and nights possible. Canada Collision, Rob Garvin Realtor Remax, Quality Care Solution, Rideau Home Hardware and Building Center, Gladden Outdoor Lighting Systems Networks, HG Roofing and Construction Services, Howard Burns Equipment Rentals, Rideau Lakes Construction, Eastern Ontario Pallets Limited, Curb Appeal Interlocking Stone and Landscaping, Mapleview Golf and Country Club, Ferguson's Energy Systems Limited, and ICL, built on integrity, powered by purpose, JP Insurance Group, and Oracle RMS. Players are coming back out, Westport side. Rideaus have not yet entered the ice. There they are, announcing the Rideaus back out on the ice. So again, the Rideaus goal scorers tonight, number 10, Theo Todd, also known as Todder. Number 12, Andrew McKenney, most notably just called Kenny. Number 92, Tate Leeson, Tater. Number 19, Nate Slack, Slacker. Boys are getting lined up here, getting ready to start this third period. The refs are having a conversation after that dust up. Gonna make sure they a little quicker to the whistle this time. Trying to keep this from boiling over. Team gets a lead like that with a couple late goals. The opposition usually starts looking to try to get some revenge here, so we'll see if they can hold them off. Witzel set up to take that draw. He's got Cobalt on his right, Dag on his left. Brown back out there with Costello on the back end. Puck's dropped. It's won by the Rideaus. Cobalt gets it on the ball. Goes up to Witzel through the middle. He's going to go hard into the wall. Gets first in there. Westport picks it up though. They skate it out, come up over the blue, over the half, and get into the Rideaus end. Take a quick shot. It goes off an ankle. Costello took that off the ankle. It goes wide. Westport has behind the net. They cycle back. D can't hold it on the blue line. It goes all the way back to the goalie behind the net. They're going to have to start all over again. Dag goes in hard to try to take that puck away. Little collision. Witzel in the middle of the ice there. Fixes his helmet. Westport shoots that hard into the corner. It bounces around. Rideaus come out with it though. Nice pass up to Cobalt on the right side. He's going to take it in behind the net. He's looking for a pass play. He gets it all the way back. They hold it in the corner. Gets it back again. The tip set up over the stick. Gets around everybody. Comes all the way out to the other side. Westport picks it up. Comes over the blue line. The middle. Nice pass through the middle. They're coming in at the top of the circle. They look to pass it. It gets intercepted. Great play by Dag to pick that up and carry it around behind the net. Right from the back end. Pass all the way up to Cobalt at the blue line. Todd misses that right there. Still in the Westport end. They clear it out though to get it from D up to the forward, right through the middle. Come up over the blue line, and that was closed offside. Almost got a play to push that towards the net, but it missed, and it looks like the ref calling something. It's a slash. Yeah, it looks like Westport's going to go on the power play here. 18:21 left in the third period. Slacker's going to the box for a slash. They're announcing the 50-50 winners. A little hard for me to hear it here, but have to check mine later. So this face-off's going to come to the right, and McEwen, sorry. In the Rideaus end. 2 minutes is on the clock. We'll see how Westport does on this power play here. They get it through the middle of the ice, but miss that pass. Rideaus dump it all the way down. Goalie pushes it to the far right. Rideaus forecheck really well. Get in hard and fast. They're keeping them in their end. Great play. Boys clear. If they're going to have to regroup, they come up over their blue line, get up over the half, manage to get in, and Brown takes a player right into the boards, right at the Rideaus bench. He whips one hard off the wall, and they get that all the way down the other end. Rideaus are in hard, pushing some pressure on the goalie behind the net to try to make that play. They come back up with it. Quick little play. Sprague's in the middle trying to disrupt any pass. Rideaus are holding that blue line quite well, but Westport gets it in. They get it to the blue line, they hold it, they go all the way to the far corner, come right through the middle, get a prime scoring shot, bounces off McEwen, lands in the crease, then into the middle of the ice. Rideaus trying to clear it. Westport gets it back. Another slap shot. Looks like McEwen got a piece of that, but it went high. Ref almost got that one too. I think the kids were shocked up top. A lot of people on the walking trail up top. 58 seconds left in this Westport power play. Another face-off to the right of McEwen. It's Westport comes in. They do another. They push themselves right through the dot after not winning the draw. Get a clean shot on net. Goes high. Koval tries to hold him on the line. They wrap that around, but lose it. It's tried to be dumped all the way down the ice, and it hits the back of a player at the blue line. Great chance by Beasley, but just couldn't get it all the way out. Now the Westport regroups in their end, comes up. Player comes through the half side, comes all the way across. They have it in the Rideaus end now. They cycle back. It's a tip. Costello tipped the puck, trying to stop it. McEwen had to make an extra slide to make that save after the deflection. But keeps this 4-1. 24 seconds left in the Westport power play. Dag was out there. He's gonna take a seat, make a quick replacement on this penalty kill. Westport gets it to the blue line. They rip one. Can't tell if it was off McEwen or if that was off a body in front. Rideaus get it all the way down in the Westport end. 7 seconds left. This should basically kill off the power play. They'll get one last chance to get into the Rideaus end, which they do. Take it into the corner. Good hard play. They ring it around the corner to the D coming at the line. He's going to walk the line. He goes D to D. They get a quick chance. They fire it high and wide. It rings around again. Rideaus are coming in. Back to 5-on-5. But Westport's putting some good pressure on here. Rideaus pick it up behind their net. Oh, it's a chance to try to put that high and fast through the middle of the ice, but it's whiffed on. Todd then just takes it himself after missing that pass. Then he's taken down. Falls behind the net. No call on that play. Westport goes far. Hard pass. Misses everybody. It's an icing. The face-off will be back down in the Westport end. 15:39 left in this third period. Rideaus with a 4-1 lead. They're also announcing the basket winners, so the people who for Justine's cause. Anybody who's won those, congratulations. But the Rideaus got a great shot from the point. Goalie made the save, and it was one of the quickest whistles I've ever seen. And as the whistle's being blown, the puck is slipping out behind him in the crease. Don't think the Rideaus were happy about that quick whistle. Anyway, they got the puck now. They have it in the end. It just skips past the stick. Great opportunity. Costello holds it at the blue line. Dowdle would have had a chance there, but just couldn't keep the stick on it. Westport has it in the corner. They bounce it high. It's picked up, gloved down, and thrown right at the net. Brown, quick offensive instinct, grabs that out of the air, drops it to the stick, and whips it. Goalie has to make another save. Now he's checking his equipment. Couldn't find the puck, I don't think. Found it stuck in his pad. Sprague's now going to take this draw. Got Dowdle on his left, Kinney on the right, Costello and Brown holding the blue line. It's won by the Westport. They get it from the back of the net but on the clearing, it is picked up by McKinney. He throws it through the middle, but Westport picks it up again, and now they're racing up over the blue. They get inside, just onside. They have it up the wall. They try to go center through the ice. McKinney's going through, but missed it, and Westport picks up that puck and whips one at the net. McKenna has to make a nice save to hold that for the whistle. It's another scrum in front of the net. Lots of chirping going on. I'm sure it's not friendly hellos. And another draw here to the right of McEwen. It's won by Westport. They squeeze it out, hold it at the blue line, throw it at net. It goes off a body and wide. Westport gets it again, though, and they dump it behind the net. And they're first to it. It comes right out front. Backhand play. They can't get it open. Rideaus slipped one through. Boys Clare's coming over the blue line. He had speed. Another opportunity. Salter just went wide. I don't know if that hit a stick, but he had a wide open opportunity from right in the slot. He throws it back in front of the crease again. Goes off a couple bodies, it doesn't connect with anybody. Westport has it in their end. They throw it, but it's picked up by Slack. He throws it at the net. In behind the net, it's a great battle by Salter there. He throws it to the corner. Slack gets it. He dumps it back in the corner. Salter gets it again. He's going to try to get that puck to Symington, but he can't connect on that pass play. So Slack comes back, backhands that in. Everyone has to come back and get onside. Most of them are going to go for a quick line change. Westport makes a quick pass play right up to the streak and center or winger who's coming in. They get a beautiful chance. Great save. McEwen again down. Pad save. Westport, they got to come back now as the Rideaus are skating in hard. They got possession right by the boards. Oh, Westport picks it up. They come over the blue line. They got numbers. They fire. Another great save by McEwen. He was riding high outside of his crease, leaving no angle of any opportunities in that open net. Swallows that up, takes the whistle. He'll get a face-off to his right. 13:21 left in this period. It's won by the Rideaus. They get it back behind the net. Quick play to go up the middle of the ice, goes off a skate or a stick and goes into the corner. Westport has it again. They throw it through the crease to the opposite side. Quick hit into the glass. Rideaus do a great job there. Nice little pass play up to Dag. Kobold, he's going in for an extra pass but doesn't get it back. Westport comes back. They come over the line. They fire one. It goes well wide. Comes all the way around. Rideaus pick it up. Coming in with some speed. It'll look like a drop pass. Kobold, but he wasn't able to catch Dag, who was coming in. Costello fires that down the other end. Westport circles in their own end. They come up over the blue line. They go deep, try to go hard and fast to the winger on the wall. It's missed by everybody. I thought that was going to be an icing, but no. Rideaus pick it up though. Nice long pass to Todd up to the forward. Gets it back actually. Beautiful shot. Pots that goal, makes that a 5-1 game. The horn's a little late going off. Don't think they realize that he scored that goal. That was kind of an awkward play, but he capitalized on it. Todd with the big one. He'll take that all day long. 12:15 left in this period. Rideaus with a 4-goal lead. Westport picks that up on a passing play. They go cut through. Beautiful glove. I think McEwen got his hand on that one as he was sliding across the crease. Either way, the puck ended up going high. Leeson gets it all the way back the other end. It's picked up though by Westport, who clears that out, goes high. I think it hit the clock, the scoreboard. Either way, it went up high. The ref blows the whistle. 11:52 left in this period. Looks like the face-off's coming back down into the Westport end. Sprague's going to take that draw. Got McKinney on his right. Westport gets it though. They get it behind the net. They try to clear it off the wall. It's picked up there though and thrown back into the Westport end. McKinney chops that back into the back. Westport's trying to move that puck up. They do connect on a pass right to the center of the ice. They come up over the blue line. It's a 2-on-1. Comes across. Puck, I think, hit the skate of Beasley, who was down, sliding to stop any passing play. And it's rushed back up the other end. Thrown through the middle of the ice. Dowdle, nice play. He reconnects on the puck, gets it back, cycles it to the D. Nice little play back to Dowdle in the middle of the ice. Dowdle and Slack, a little pass play back and forth. McKinney now on the far side. Slack's got to come over and pick up that puck on the blue line. He just gives it to Dowdle. Quick little pass. Dowdle just winds up and whips one just right to the goalie. Bangs hard off the back wall and comes all the way out. They're going to regroup here in their own end. Quick pass over to Beasley. Goes all the way up to Dowdle, the blue line. Oh, Sprague was just a little over. So that's going to be a chance for the guys to get back on side. Westport sees an opportunity. They take the puck, though, right up through the middle. Poke checked off the play, though. Great one by Northgrave to get that out of the end. Rideaus see an opportunity. They come flying in. Symington had a free puck. He saw space. He spun in there, got that, whipped one, top corner. It's a 6-1 game for the Rideaus. Kind of an awkward play there, but the puck was just sitting loose, and the D for Westport did not skate over to get it. It looked like he was already playing defensive. Great play. Simmer makes this a 6-1 game. We're going to take that draw again now. Boys Clare takes it. It's won by Westport, though. They get it back in their end. They're looking for an opportunity. 10:22 left in this game. A 6-1 lead. It's a big, big hill to climb for Westport at this point. They throw it all the way down the end. Ewing just grabs that in his glove and holds on. No sense in trying to make any quick play with that. We'll take the easy face off. It is right. Boys Clare tried to get that puck after it dropped and bounced in the circle, but Westport pushed it in behind the end. Although Rideaus come out with it. Nice little play off the blue line. Boys Clare has it. It goes through the crease. Wasn't able to get a stick on it. Northgrave's in the corner trying to hold it in. He's right there. Westport picks it up though. Another nice breakout for Westport, but it's picked up right up by the blue line by the Rideaus. They're going to play a bit of a defensive game and maybe take the breaks when they get them. Northgrave on the wall. Picks that up. He goes right through. Oh, that was an offside, although I think the ref wasn't sure. Bobo was streaking over that blue line when that pass from Northgraves came. It was like a 2-line pass. He made the stretch, but the refs are going to call that one. They're going to come back down the other side. Now the Rideaus blue line. Witzel's going to take that draw, and he turns on the draw and wins it back to Costello, who throws that up. Brown couldn't hold on to it, though, unfortunately, and it bounces back out to the half. Rideaus have it again. They lose control as trying to play that puck forward, though. Westport goes end-to-end. Almost hit the forward skate, but missed it, and that's going to be an icing call. 9:18 left. All the way back down to the Westport end. It is a great crowd in here tonight. I can't wait to find out the final numbers, but there's a lot of people here at this game. So that draw looked like an even draw, but it came out on Westport's end. They got it from the back end, spun it around. They come up through the middle, over the blue line. He keeps possession, gets it through the middle. Another chance. It goes off a body. The puck finally makes it to the net as McEwen sliding through the crease, and he covers it up and holds on. Ref takes that out of his glove. Another face-off to his right. Witzel with a nice move on these draws. I love how he turns his body to protect it. It comes all the way around the corner, though, and they get an opportunity, and they score. The puck bounced out, and then it landed out front where the player coming through just touched the stick on it, and it slid up under the pad and into the bottom corner. We have a 6-2 game with 8:57 left. So number 88 got his stick on that. Mitchell Larrabee. Just a couple weird bounces in the end. It was a one face-off. It went up around the corner, but Westport did a great job holding that in Rideaus' end. They were not able to get it out. So we're going to take this draw. Todd takes it, wins that. Gets it back to Beasley. Beasley turns it around. Another quick pass from D to D. And it's one right out front. Westport steals it. They go from one side to the other, go high. It misses everything, gets out. The ref's skate, actually, linesman stops it from leaving the zone. And they're back inside again. Another opportunity, just missed. I think McEwen had his pad on that one. He's under fire right now. Westport is putting the pressure on. Westport skates it back, all the way back. Quick pass play to the winger on the wall. He's at his own blue line. He goes up to his forward. He just goes over the zone. He's in behind the Rideaus net. He gets crushed into the boards. Sloan wasn't taking any of that. Westport, nifty move out front. Great poke check play, though, to keep that from getting anywhere dangerous. Sloan was there with the stick. Rideaus turn around with it, trying to clear it out. Again, it goes off a body, and they maintain possession in the Rideaus' end. Westport does a quick cycle, backhand pass into the corner. Throws it right out front. It misses everybody, comes to the D. He throws one, misses wide. Now, Nevins picks it up. He goes hard and fast. Oh, just missed by Leeson, who was streaking in. He extended all the way to try to hold that puck. That would have been a beautiful play. 7:35 left in this third period. Rideaus holding on to a 4-goal lead. This is the first time in 4 games they've allowed more than 1 goal. The first 3 matches, Westport only managed a goal in each of the 3 games. So they have a little bit of confidence here after getting the second one. Oh, Leeson's getting spun around as he's coming through the center ice, but he manages to get the puck into the Westport end, but they clear it out easily. They throw it right up through the middle ice. Northgraves takes it in the corner. He goes hard off the glass. Westport player stops it right at the line. Dowd will try to pick that up on a poke check, lifting the player's stick. He comes back inside. They're putting pressure right now. The puck almost squeezed out to Dowdle. Bounces out to the middle. Westport player picks it up, comes over the blue line. He's right by the Rideaus bench. He throws it. It's actually picked up by Rideaus have it. They stop really quick. McKinney gets it. He's lots of moves and manages to stay on his feet, on his stick somehow. I don't know how, through all that commotion. Now they're battling behind the net. Westport player picks it up, comes out, passes it up to number 13, went over the blue. He whips one. It hit a stick at the last second and went wide. Rideaus skating up with it now. Come up over the blue line. A nice little dipsy-do. He gets pushed down to the ice. Little hook play and a slash to the ankles. And the ref saw the whole thing. Sprague wasn't happy about being taken down, and he took a little liberty on that player, and it looks like he's going to get called here. It's a slashing call. Sprague's going to the box. 6:18 left. The Rideaus are going to have to kill off a 2-minute power play from the Westport here, who've been showing a little bit more life after their second goal. We get a face-off to the right with McEwen, who's had himself a great game tonight. Puck's down. It's won by the Rideaus. They're not going to mess around. They dump it all the way down the ice. Costello. Westport Westport gets it on the wall. The Rideaus are in there playing hard. Kobold in there doing everything he can to keep them. He did get a stick out on that attempt to keep the puck in. The player fell. That's twice now. Second time they're going to take this. And that's a tripping call. He got away with the first one. The player came up over the blue line. And 2 players went through him. And I'm not sure who they're giving it to because I saw 2 sticks in there. I think Kobold's skating towards the door, though, that's open. And that's what's happening. He's going in the box. It's a slashing call. With 5:57 left in this third period, it's a 5-on-4 situation for Westport in the Rideaus end. Now, so for 1 minute and 39 seconds of a 5-on-4 before we get to a 5-on-3, I should say. Now the refs are talking to somebody here. They're going and announcing to the time clock. I think there's a timeout. Yeah, Rideaus are taking a quick timeout. I think they want to readjust their strategy here. So again, with 5:57 left in this third period, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for Westport for 1 minute and 39 seconds. After that, if no goals are scored, it will end up being a 5-on-4 scenario. And we'll see how they line up. Looks like Brown's out there. Costello as well. So they got the 2D. And Witzel's going to take that draw. Witzel's been winning these. His patented spin on the face-off. He's already putting the shoulder in. He gets inside. Ref called that quick, though. I don't think he liked how he did that. If he gets hauled out, it's fine. Costello will take that draw. He's quite capable. And that's what's happening. Costello's going to take the draw. Bounces, he wins it, gets it to Witzel. Witzel cycles real quick, gets a backhand and gets it out. The D tried to jump and hold that in with his glove, but couldn't get a whole hand on it, and it bounced. So he's got to cycle all the way through. He gets in over the blue line. They're inside with the puck now. They have possession. They got it at the blue line. They go back to the other side, but it whiffs off a stick. Costello's in there hard, backhand, gets it out over the blue. 1:14 left on this 5-on-3. They cycle back at middle ice. Can't regroup. Their fans are getting a little angry. They have it at the center. They come back. Another center. Quick pass play. They get over the blue line. It gets intercepted. They come inside cleanly. Go. Oh, McEwen had to go through and make a nice follow save. He's back up. They're right there at the doorstep. It's a poke check. Clean. The puck slides right into the open ice. McEwen slid out a little too far. Was way out of his net. And the puck slid into the middle of the ice and they got a stick on it. Pops it in the net. It's now a 6-3 game. There was still 50 seconds left on that 5-on-3, so that first penalty is eliminated. But they now have a 5-on-4 for another minute and 11 seconds. They're going to have to gather themselves here. And I don't know if Westport will take a timeout to regroup their power play and let them get a rest. But the ref's sitting at the middle of the ice waiting. I don't see any timeout taken at this point. They're going to take the draw. Puck's won by the Rideaus, but Westport rushes through the center dot again, looking to try to corrupt that, make something happen. And they have it in behind their net. Quick pass play up through the middle. Player skates up, gets over the blue. He's intercepted there. Great play. That was a nice one by Dag. He comes in now. He's coming over the blue. He does a little flip pass to himself. And it's a nice backhand right to the goalie. He makes a pad save. Boisclair drives that to the net. Short-handed. 39 seconds left on the Westport power play. They come up over the blue line. They hold it on the line. They throw it all the way around to the other side. They drop it back to the D. He's going to look and take a whacker. He does. It lands right in the crease. McEwen's got a glove down on it, but everybody falls on top. Whistle's blown. A couple guys are jousting at one another. 25 seconds left on this power play for Westport. Dag and Boisclair is going to take a quick line change after some hard work out there. Draw to the left of McEwen. Rideaus win it. They wrap it around the boards, but D holds it in. Oh, it's a hard check. Dowdle goes right into the body there. Takes him out hard. They throw that up the ice, and it's a clean one right to Dowdle. He's coming in. He gets interfered. He throws it. The goalie makes a shoulder save. That was a beauty break. Westport comes back the other way. They're back to even strength. They take it in behind the net. They throw one hard and wide. It clears out. The defender has to hold it. They throw one from the line. And McEwen makes another huge save. It bounces into the crease. It's off a skate. It's just going everywhere now. Dowdle gets it. He whips it into the middle of the ice. Rideaus have it. They come up over. Dowdle takes the pass. He's in the blue. He goes into the middle. Back to Dowdle, but it's missed. Great chance by McKenney, but he gave it back to Dowdle, who had no shooting opportunity. Westport has it. They come up over their blue line. They reverse it back to the player coming off the bench. He comes up over into the Rideaus end over the blue line. Northgraves takes that, cycles backwards, holds it up against the boards. There's 3 Westport players in there. One comes out with it. They dump it to the far side. Player's going to take a shot right into the crease. There's a huge commotion. I can't see any of the bodies flying everywhere. Rideaus come out with it. 2-on-1, but the whistle's blown. Somebody got hit. I didn't see it. I was watching the play the other way. Hands up. Number 88 was down. They have a door open for the Westport side. Northgraves going in the box. I think this is going to be penalties both ways. Yep, that's what's happening. A little roughing going on in front of the net. Refs are talking to one another here. Both guys are having a seat in the box. I don't see any chirping going on both ways. Now we see a timeout being taken by the Westport bench. 2:59 left. Both sides have a chance to get a breath. Timekeepers made a little mistake on the time clock here with the goal scorer. They're trying to put the penalties on the board, so they're going to correct that during the timeout. Headed up at 23 goals at one point, and it's all the way back down. I think it's an automatic reset they do for it. It's 6-3 now. That's where we were at before this all started. It's been a crazy battle back and forth. Both sides want this one bad. Westport does not want to have a blank slate over 4 games. So they're giving it everything they got here. After the first 2 periods, they were out shooting the Rideaus, and I wouldn't be shocked if it's still that way. Okay, the face-off's happening now. Boisclair gets it back to Costello. Nice D-to-D pass. Rideaus take it up over the blue line. Boisclair comes up with it. A little deep, but it gets poke-checked into the corner. Westport goes from one side to the other, come up over the blue line. They throw another one. Goes off the stick, goes up high, hits the mesh. That's going to be a whistle for another face-off. 2:37 left. This has been the longest last 10 minutes of this period I've seen. There's been a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppages of play, and quite a few goals too. And face-offs won by Westport in the Rideaus end. And D tries to take a howitzer, but it's blocked. Empty net. Puck was thrown down but missed. That was a close side. Symington blocked that shot, got the puck, threw it, but didn't get everything on it. But Westport's going for it. Down 3 goals. They got the goalie pulled. Making it a 6-on-5 here. They're going to try everything they can to get back into this game. Nice defensive play right there at the line to hold that shot from coming in. Rideaus get it out. Comes over the blue line. Whistle's blown. Another line change. Todd's going to take this draw. Evans on his right. Leeson skips right through with the puck. He comes up over the blue line and he slides and goes hard into the boards with the player riding his back. He's taking a second to check his head there. Getting up slow. The puck is in the Rideaus end. Westport has an opportunity, throws it through the crease, tip, doesn't make it. Rideaus come back out with it. McEwen had to make another save though, or at least be in the right spot. Reverse it back the other way. Westport gets it into Rideaus end. Hard hit right there by the Rideaus. Beasley goes into the player who goes high. I think he might have hit him in the head, but hard to tell. Player's going off. 1:19 left. Still an empty net. Rideaus dump it all the way down. Westport's cycling in their own end. They just don't want to miss any of these passes. Leeson's in there looking for it. Todd's skating in to try to intercept it. And now it's picked up. Nevins gets it right inside. Nevins has it. Clean shot, gets the goal. Empty netter. 7-3 with 58.3 seconds left. Bit of a chaotic play there, but does land right on the stick of Nevins. The two players that were in the box, Northgrave, and I didn't see the other number, they both are out now. 58.3 seconds left. It's a 7-3 game for the Rideaus. Unless something completely falls apart here, the Rideaus should come out of this winning the 4-game series with Westport, maintaining their winning streak. It's the final minute. Westport has it at their end. Coming out of their zone with it. Skate up over half. They dump it into the Rideaus corner. Brown's there, picks it up. Brings it behind the net slowly. Nobody's really pressuring him. Pretty much know this game's over. Cobalt gets it. He gives it to Dag. Back to Cobalt. Back to Dag. Throws it high corner. Goalie was down. He looked up. He didn't know where that puck went, but it went high. Bounced all the way over to the Westport bench. He almost picked that top corner with 24.4 seconds left. That was a beautiful play. Nice passing play. Westport wasn't really pressuring on that play, though. Rideaus win the face-off to get it back to the D. Cobalt has it. He throws it through the middle of the ice, but it's right on the Westport stick. Brown's there to interfere with it, keeping them out of their zone. Pushed back by Dag into the Rideaus end. They cycle back, 7 seconds left. They're not really going to push at this point. Cobalt just throws it back towards the bench. The other team's going to their end. This game's going to end 7-3. Big victory for the Rideaus, maintaining their win streak. After 18 games on the season, they're now 17-1-0. 2 games left. They're going to go into this riding a pretty big high. They're announcing the 3 stars. Overall, great play by the Rideaus tonight. Took them a little bit to get started. First period was blank, but a lot of action in the second and third. Theo Todd with a 5-point night tonight. Gets first star of the game. And that'll wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time. Pretty fun. 7-3 final.